Michael, are we an experiential agency? Experiential agency. My name's Thomas Macnamara. I am the lead developer here at Lightweave. My job description is somewhat vague. I am involved in making most of what we do. I manage our development, make sure that we keep on the right timelines, and I also move between the different projects and just help make sure that everything's running smoothly and give advice for any of the roadblocks that come up. So average day for us, if we're doing everything the way we should be doing, is at around about 10 o'clock everyone's turned up. We have a stand-up with the development team. We discuss what needs to be done today, what we did yesterday, any things that came up that we need help with. Then we go about all our separate projects. My job is a little bit more complicated because I'm also a director here, so when new leads come in, I have to discuss with the sales team and business development teams about what we're going to do with them, quotes and whatnot, work out what we can pitch back for the problems that our clients come to us with. So at any point during my day, I may be developing or sitting in a meeting, so it can get pretty hectic, and sometimes I won't actually get nearly as much development done in a day as I would like, but that's part of why we have our stand-ups, is that every morning we can go back and say, right, well, we tried to do this, didn't actually get around to it, and that helps everyone stay on top of things, as well as all of our project management stuff like Jira. Our clients are pretty varied. We have a few different sections of the business and they cater to very different clients. So one of our main goals is to build experiences for people, and those experiences usually are tailored towards large organizations that want to engage the public. So we have shopping centers like Centre Group and quite a few other different shopping centre groups that we produce licensed content for so that they can engage with their customers. We deal with sporting teams in a similar sort of sense that we're helping them engage with their fans, as well as we build bespoke apps for advertisement, and we are currently working with Brisbane Fest to basically bring their marketing alive. We are using augmented reality to make all of their marketing collateral be able to be scanned by phones and play videos and other content. Communication is really important. We're a small company at the moment. We need to get along. We need to be able to make sure that everyone knows what's going on. And we need to be able to manage our time really well and deal with distractions, because there is always something coming in. You're not in a sterile environment where you're in a team that does one specific thing and that's all you're ever going to do. You just sit there and you go, yes, this is what we work on. At any one point in time, I can be going between doing virtual reality work to making really interesting live animation systems and things that just don't actually exist. So trying to keep focus on all the different things and make sure that I actually don't leave anything behind is really quite difficult, and that's one of the skills I've had to foster over these last few years. So for my education, I went to Griffith University. I started a degree in IT, majoring in software engineering. Life kind of got in the way and I had to defer for a while, so by the time that I came back I was a lot more determined. I had a lot more life experience. I got to know my lectures and I think I did quite well. I graduated a few years back and I've been using those skills in lots of different ways, in ways I never really thought I would when I was actually in uni. The most rewarding aspect of my job is two things. One is doing things that I know no one's ever done before. That happens a lot, and that's pretty cool. Saying, oh wow, we've done this thing, no one's ever done it before. It is somewhat hard because you Google a problem and no one's ever had that problem in the world because no one's ever tried doing what you're doing before, so that's kind of frustrating sometimes, but just trying stuff that no one else has tried before is really, really cool. And normally you'd have to be doing a PhD on brain neurochemistry or something to do stuff that no one's tried before. So being in a new industry like this where you can actually do that without like 30 years of focusing on one thing, is really, really rewarding. And the other thing is actually seeing people use what we make and have fun. That's really cool. You don't often get that. I mean, if you're making a spreadsheet application, you don't often see people go, wow, that spreadsheet, really fun. Whereas with some of our virtual reality content, we have that. We have children who've gone in and just seen something that they could never see in real life, and there's a huge enjoyment out of that. That's so much fun. So if I can, I do try to go and see when we've installed one of our products somewhere and see people's reaction. That makes it worth the time and effort that it takes to actually bring these things to market. My advice for uni is it's okay to defer. It's okay to realize what you're doing isn't working and you might want to do something else. That's why I think it's really good to look at some subjects that might be slightly broader than what is just necessary to get your degree, because you never know. Just because you made a decision when you're in year 12 doesn't mean that needs to guide the rest of your life. I've done a lot of different things in my career and some of them have really come back to be quite useful. So, and yeah, if things are getting hard in your life, defer. Don't just keep failing out and think that you're a huge failure. Stop. Deal with that. And when you've come back as a choice, you'll probably find that things are a lot better.